Howdy, folks. Oh, me, oh my. That gum, here they come. Blunt, what's up? Well, I don't know where you're at. It's nighttime where I'm at. Gary, howdy. Emperor, what's up? I'm trying to figure out where Blunt's at that it's afternoon. Josh, what's up? Georgia. Where you at in Georgia? That's my old stomping grounds. Mike, what's up? Bobby, howdy. Emperor, howdy. Did I get everybody? Well, Emperor and Blunt, y'all must be right by each other. Burke County. Ain't sure where Burke County is. I used to live in Morgan County, out there at Madison. The old TA out there. Yeah, JJ, you're dragging it. Yeah, I've only been on for 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Y'all hit that like button for me there, please. Jeffrey, howdy. Okay, up by Waynesboro. Oh. Into Cincinnati. Sandra, howdy. Kale, you did make it. Thank you, Bobby. Oh, I'm not all bad. Just finished eating a leftover turkey dinner. So, I'm in Louisiana, JJ. Yep. It's getting late over there. You're on Yankee time. Yeah, ain't nothing like leftover turkey. Grandma and her little brother, he had came up. Howdy, Bruce. He had came up for the holiday and planned on leaving Friday morning to go back home, but he stuck around Friday, and him and Grandma had a Thanksgiving dinner since I didn't make it in Thursday. I did make it in Thursday, but it was like 5 o'clock. So he hung out, and the three of us had our own little Thanksgiving dinner. Now, I brought leftovers. So, yeah, I did finally make it. And I'm in Bastrop, JJ. And from here I go back north. Yeah, I'm over here by Bastrop. I'm not technically in it yet. 17 miles to my delivery. Carlos, what's up? Everybody needs to tell Kale congratulations. He just completed all of his training. He is now sitting in his truck, his very first truck. Goes and gets his first load tomorrow over by Chicago, of all places to go. And then gets to go over to Twin Cities. So, stuck on ice on I-80, not this time of year. Yeah, I think that going to Windy City and then Twin City, that ought to be a good way to break it, man. What do you think? Just remember, don't panic. It'll break him in good. Welcome to trucking. You're going to Chicago. Hey, at least he ain't got to go to L.A. or Atlanta. They're about the same thing, just spelled differently. Come on, dadgummit, come out of there. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I'm only about 2 or 3 miles inside the Louisiana border. Maybe a few more than that. Me and Cal was talking when I crossed over. So I don't know, 5 or 6, less than 10. Say what? Oh, I don't want to go to LA. Been there enough. Hans, what's going on? Dadgum, you going for it all, are you, Hans? Downtown Baton Rouge. I'd see about getting that DOT examination out of the way before I put too much into that CDL. Ain't no need in getting all that nonsense and then you can't pass the DOT physical. Okay, I'll go easy. But we got a lot of names for Swift, and a bunch of them is not family friendly. And remember, your wife and daughter might be watching this. Warwick, what's up? Cool, Warwick. Appreciate it. Jim Dunn. Chicago's a piece of cake. Just make, like Mike said, make sure you check for low bridges. That's a different one, Kel. I hadn't heard that one. There you go, Carlos. I like that idea. No, they're really not. Get in a lane, pick a lane, and stay there. You know, don't try to be doing a lot of lane changing. Don't try to compete with a four-wheeler. You're not a four-wheeler. Whatever routing that they're sending you down or your GPS tells you, break out your Rand McNally and check for low bridges. Or look up old Chicago map, and if you look, there's a railroad track that makes a center around old Chicago. That's where all of your low bridges are. If you're going into old Chicago, that's when you have to worry. Well, 26 people and 10 likes. What's up with that? Department of Transportation is what DOT stands for. May I drive a plastic, Pete? Right? Well, there you go, JJ. Now, Emperor, you do realize JJ's in a wheelchair, so it's going to take a little bit to get him up in that truck. You need to know that up front. Hopefully JJ don't get mad at me for telling you, but it's a fact. Okay, so you've been through there many a time. Well, that's how I am, Emperor. I go back to old Ram McNally. I like my old W9s myself. Right? Plastic 219. I'm supposed to get my new truck, what did he tell me? March, I think. If I don't get mad and quit before then. I'll be damned, Jason. You're the first one in. You passed your CDL test. Well, good deal. Late March. All right. Well, exactly. That's my whole thing. If they pull another deal on me at Christmas time like they did on Thanksgiving, I'll be collecting my 2 weeks vacation pay. No, not no more, Blue. Or Blunt, I'm sorry. No, I used to. I've been all over the continental USA and Canada. No, nowadays I run more regional. I pretty much run Oklahoma to Texas. Every blue moon they'll throw one of these Louisianas in on me. I didn't see you little rascals comment. I seen you one about your victuals. But if you can't give up a recipe, I ain't even going to talk to you about it. Hollering a secret recipe and stuff. Yeah, right. Only secret you got, you don't wash before you cook. Well, I got to come by to see you once. And the last time was on that Thanksgiving run. Man, did I get jacked up on that nonsense. I've seen that one coming, though. And that's what Cal's going to learn. Sometimes after a while, you just see it coming. And it usually starts with, will you do me a favor? Of course, mine didn't start that way, but it ended the same. Sign cutter, what's up? You been out playing with your new toy? Oh, Grandma was fit to be tied. Her little brother coming up, that helped a lot. And at least I did make it home. That helped. But no, she was not happy at all. Uh-oh, Mike, you're going to be spending the night. I bet you are. Well, if you don't like it, you can send it to Grandma. She's starting to get a collection damn near as big as mine. What up, Josh? This is one of these nights where this thing is not just flowing through. Well, you already started your 10. Did they reset your delivery appointment? Better yet, did that broker call you back? What up, Joshua? I'm just chilling, bro. Sitting here watching Christmas lights in my mirror. We got one of them deals. You seen them at Loves and whatnot. Puts out all them lights and does all that stuff, which we ain't got ours up. We ain't doing Christmas decorations this year. But they got one going on the house in my mirror. Kind of cool looking. All right, Warwick, take care, brother. Yeah, right. The only thing she's gonna do is call the next driver. What are they gonna do? Call them and threaten them? Jay, what's up? I didn't realize that. I hear you, JJ. Well, it depends upon what kind of steel you're going to be hauling. Actually, I've hauled a little bit of it. The stuff can be dangerous, dude. Try not to hit your brakes hard, for one thing. Use more chains than is required. If you will go to Trucker Jim's channel, now you're going to have to go back a couple years for when he was doing some training with Maverick. He doesn't get into details on what they're doing, but they show learning how to secure loads and stuff. The most dangerous load that you can get is the big round steel rolls. Whether it's flat steel or wire, whatever, it's a big coil. If it's loaded forwards and backwards, that's called suicide. There's a reason they call it that. But if you'll go watch his video, and pause it when he's showing any of it, because he's not talking about it, but it'll be in the background picture. You can eyeball a little bit of that stuff. More than likely, you can find some YouTubes out there on the securement of it. But yeah, now I also learned that a lot of times the older drivers that are in there will, if you ask, will help you secure your load. Uh, Most of the shippers do not want to offer you any advice because they're afraid that's going to make them liable. Now, I would talk to them, literally, I would talk to them, and I would make sure I'd tell them, dude, you do this all the time. I'm new at it. I'm not going to hold you responsible if something happens. Just give me a heads up. How is this normally done? And a lot of times they would give you a little bit of advice. Right? Uh-huh. You can't stay away from stuff, Kale. You're fixing to find out about forced dispatch. And most times, even if they tell you that they're not forced dispatch, they are. See Hill, what's up? It's about 40 over here in Louisiana. Well, soak up all the information you can, Wackadoodle. And if you're not ready to go on your own when he thinks you are, you tell him that you're not. You can tell him, I'm fine with the driving and all that. I'm not secure on the securement. Make them teach you good. Stay with him till you've done several different kinds. Well, they call it a headache rack because if that stuff back there comes in and smacks you in the back of the head, you're going to have a headache. '19 and Gary. If you tell them you was in Louisiana, they'll understand. They'll figure it's a gator house for somebody. Well, that's fine. That's his job, is to answer your questions, whether he thinks it's pestering or not. Oh, I'll get plenty. I'll set my alarm for about 5:30, quarter to 6. I ain't gonna be on here too long. My 10-hour break will be up at 6. I'll roll out of here before 6:30. I'm 17 miles away. Evidently, it ain't much of a town. Yeah, they just turned the lights off over there. This place is closing down for the night at 9 o'clock at night. Wonder what time they open up. Actually, Warwick said that he had just finished watching it, He agreed with everything I'd said in it. And I seen that little thumbprint you put on the beginning. Shame it don't last a little bit longer. If you can get a couple more pictures and tag them there in the beginning, that wouldn't hurt. Even if you do, well, do the same one a couple of times, and that way you give it at least a couple of seconds, because you barely see it and it goes away. So let's see if we can make it stay longer. Or I'll splash a few different ones. You need more power? Well, that's a good thing. At least he's wanting you to learn. That's right, say what? They didn't like her. Well, hell, we ain't out here to be liked. We're out here to haul freight. They say, what do you haul, boy? And I say, I haul ass when they're not looking. I can't say that no more. Oh, you ain't gonna get no sleep then if you got an Xbox and a TV. Been there years ago, Jay, and don't plan on going back. All right, Hans, you have a good evening, man. Thanks for stopping in. Y'all make sure you hit that like button for me. Better yet, I wish y'all would go buy some t-shirts for me. That would help me out a lot. When this video's over, Carlos will put a link in the description down there for the t-shirts. Y'all need to go buy yourself a t-shirt for Christmas. Bye, what's up? Before Christmas, take X out of Christmas and put Christ back in. Yep, truck stop closed early. I bet they open early. They're just a little fuel stop, gas station out in the middle of nowhere. I bet they're open 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I need them to be open 5:30 or so. Damn sure by 6. I see a little sign on it that says cafe over there. I don't know if they still got a cafe or not. As late as I rode in here, you never know. Very good, Kale. Thank you. One of my pet peeves. It ain't happy holidays either. I don't care what they say. It's Merry Christmas. My t-shirt that little Joe made tells y'all my feelings on that. It's got a tree and it's got a present, I think it is, with a circle and a line through it. And then it's got a picture of Jesus down there. About the birthday of our Lord. My kids grew up singing happy birthday to Jesus too. And to my knowledge, they were still continuing that with their kids, which I find awesome. They still do, Paris. Uh, Paris. Emperor. Paris was one of my favorite fuel stops. Their rooms suck. You get lousy reception in there on your phones and stuff. Uh, they're a little overpriced. I don't like their motel room. I spent a week there a few years back when I was hauling boats and the boats did the shutdown thing. I thought it'd be cheaper to stay there than go home, and I wish I'd went home. But, and their restaurant's top notch. You used to be able to smoke in it. No. Well, they hadn't closed them as of about 4 years ago. So I've been here like 3 years, so yeah, about 4 years ago they still had it going. But they got a laundromat in there, low laundry in there. They got a decent TV lounge that you can smoke in. Restaurant, okay store. Their store isn't totally overpriced. I'm fixing to fire the beast up and build up some air. I got me an air leak somewhere evidently. No, I don't, Jay. And this year, me and Grandma was talking about just staying at home. Normally, we'd get up earlier, go to one of the kids' house, and be there and watch the grandbabies open gifts and stuff. And I told Grandma over the weekend, I said, I don't want to do it this year. I don't want to get up early, and I want to sit right here in my recliner, me and my old woman in my recliner. She just kind of nodded. I don't know if she agreed or she just knew that's what I was wanting this year. Now you can, I don't remember if you can smoke in the rooms there or not. It seems like you could. I always smoke. Even in the no smoking rooms I smoke. Yes, I'm one of them guys. Luckily for y'all, I don't rent motels very often. And when I do, there's 2 requirements. Smoking and pets. The majority of the time, if I rent a room, Grandma's with me. If Grandma's with me, her little pain in the butts are with her. But she's only got one left now. And she said if she gets another one, it's going to be a teacup. She wants to get a small whatever. It's only a couple pounds type dog. One of them teacups, which is not an official size, believe it or not, but that's what everybody calls them. A beagle ain't that small, dude. Some beagles get to be pretty damn big. Well, a friend of ours has got the teacup Chihuahua. That's why she started talking about wanting a teacup. So So if anybody wants to get Grandma a Christmas present, you know what to get her. Some kind of teacup puppy dog. Nope, Bandit ain't small enough. Oh yeah, Beagle's a damn good dog, and I love listening to one bay. Oh, they get going on. All right, Kel, get your butt to bed. All right, call me, I might answer. Bye, that ain't nice. Yeah, I done parked up for the night. My MapQuest on the phone says I'm 17 miles. GPS says I'm 22 miles. From where I got to be at 7 a.m. in the morning. Which 7 a.m. is when I'm usually getting up. So with a little bit of luck, I'll get over there. I know it's going to take them. If they get done in 2 hours, I'll be surprised. And it's probably going to be more like 3 or 4 or more. Last time I was on one of these, it took close to 5 hours. Mike was on one, it took them damn near 6 hours. This is a cabinet load. They get up there and by hand take each one off. And it's a pain in the butt. It takes a while. Now if they're set up where they can yank them off and just set them off, that ain't too bad. But the one I was on, they unloaded into a pickup truck, actually into 2 trucks. Then they had to drive a mile down the road to take them to the apartments. I got there, I made it back to the county jail and stopped. Told them I ain't going no farther. Well, they wanted me to get in the pickup with them and ride back there to see it, and I rode back there, and I was like, oh, hell no. There ain't no way my truck's making around back here. I'll stay where I'm at, and that's where they unloaded me, but damn did it take forever. From the sounds of this one, they're going to have me go right to the construction site. So maybe I'll get a little bit of nap while they're unloading me. Uh-huh. No, we do ELDs, man. Everybody has to be on ELDs anymore. There's very few that can make it without it. You want a raccoon. Raccoons can get pretty damn ornery. I got a plastic Peterbilt. Snail, what's up? Well, dadgum, we lost several people all of a sudden. See, I don't even have smell-o-phone, so it can't be my smell. Monkeys can get damn mean. They can be ornery as all get out. And they do bite. Somewhere, JJ, if you go back through the old videos, me and Grandma was at a truck stop in California. Old boy had a rescue monkey hauled around with him. And we got a video of it. No, I don't remember what it was called. Seemed like I named it by the monkey's name, but I don't remember that. But yeah, it's way back there somewhere. Well, it depends on the size of the monkey, but regardless, they bite hard. Even them little spider monkeys and stuff. I hear another truck joining us in here somewhere. I hear him idling. Mikey's got a point. Hell of it is, JJ. Have you ever seen the boy? He's a good-sized boy. You'd think he's a orangutan. And his knuckles do drag the ground. Oh, yeah. They're a hell of a lot stronger than we are. I was watching, I forget what it was. It was a documentary. And they had it going on about people that had to be rescued or was killed by their own pets. And a lady had a chimpanzee that attacked her friend and was tearing her apart. And she just kept screaming at the cops, shoot him. Just shoot him. It's a damn monkey, shoot him. But yeah, people forget that they are wild animals. I don't care how long they've been caged up and all that shit. They're still wild animals. Generations, I mean, it's like a wolf. You can get a hybrid wolf, and its line goes way back, but that wolf's still in it. I don't want no wild critter that people say's been tamed. Seen this old boy swimming with an alligator. Thought it was his friend. He's your friend until he gets hungry. No, I don't do that stuff. Hunter B, what's up? What up, Short Hop? Pit bulls are good dogs. It's all in how they've been trained. If a pit bull is a mean dog, it's because of the trainer. I blame the human. Pit bulls are not naturally a mean, aggressive dog like that, especially to people. Of course, you have your oddball every once in a while, but you have them with anything. Same thing with all dogs, dude. It's all in how they've been trained and how they've been brought up. A lot of people don't realize that the human is supposed to be the alpha and in charge. So many people that don't know animals, they are the ones that let the dog be alpha and in charge. That's where you're messing up. Because then when you don't do what the dog wants, the dog's going to do what's natural for a pack leader, and he's going to line you out. So if you got a dog, you need to be the owner. It'd blow Grandma away. She'd have all them damn Yorkies running around, and they wouldn't listen to her for nothing. As soon as I came home and I started snapping orders, them dogs lined their asses out and did what they was told to do. She's like, I don't get it. Why they mind for you? Because they know I'm alpha, and I'm going to kick them in the ass if they don't do what I tell them. Yeah, oh, I don't like being mean to my dogs. I said, I ain't being mean to them. I'm making them mind. Just like a kid, you got to make them mind. Don't let them run the house, whether it's a dog or a kid or a cat. Don't let anything run your house. You're supposed to be the boss. But that's just me. Your daughter's got what? A route? Routes could be cool. They're a very good protection animal, especially if you got babies. If that Rottweiler grows up with that baby, or that baby grows up with that Rottweiler, man, I feel sorry for anybody who comes up and tries to mess with that baby. Damn right to bite your face off protecting that. That Rott thinks that baby is his. Don't mess with my baby. And that's what you want. That's its job, protect. That's just like going into somebody's yard and getting bit and then going to blame the dog. No, the dog was protecting his area, his territory. Stay out of the dog's territory. Pull up, honk the horn, holler, call them on the phone, but don't just walk into somebody's yard that's got dogs. That's crazy. Yeah, that's exactly it, Carlos. I'm wishing JJ had got something when he was growing up. Have any of y'all watched the Pit Bulls and Parolees? They got some real good dogs on there. They work with them dogs. They give them all kinds of love and affection, but they're still the dominating person, not the dog. What about truckers and firearms? And you don't have to type it in all caps. I read small caps too. I don't even get into the big debate about truckers and firearms. That's up to each individual. Oh, Pit Bulls and Parolees? We take our spells of watching it. Well, sure, nobody touches on it. That's a touchy subject. It goes according to your company and by every state. There's just too much there. I've never carried out here and don't plan on it. Have no desire to. I know other drivers that won't leave home without it. Majority of them get by with it. I've known one that got busted and he's still paying for it. WW3. Okay, whatever that's supposed to mean, Josh. I probably do, Emperor. I've got videos on just damn near everything. Even Carlos says when we're on the phone a few times, man, I'd like to request a video on this. I did, I already made it. You got to start watching older videos. And I've seen where a few of you that are long-time subscribers, since I ain't been on last few days, have been going back watching some of the old ones. And that's what I really need y'all to do is go watch some of the older videos and hit the like, leave a comment. I'll see your comment. Well, that's what I need y'all to do is go watch some of my older videos. Wow, we dropped down to 14 people. Am I that boring tonight? Well, I guess it is getting late over on East Coast. I ain't gonna be on but a few more minutes and I'm going to bed. I'm gonna have one more cigarette with y'all, and I'm gonna call it a night. Look there, last one in the pack too. Have no fear, there's more up there and a carton over there. I don't run out of cigarettes. Nobody wants a Papa Joe without cigarettes, trust me. Exactly, Emperor. Said it many a time, I've never needed one out here. There was a few times I wish I had one, but then I'd be in jail. They don't like you shooting stupid people. They claim that's not a good reason. But I've met a few out here, I thought it would have helped them out a little bit. So see, good thing I didn't have one. I hear you, Mike. I can tell you no trucker secret. Go in that office and tell them, I'm going to sleep. If I don't answer, call twice, please. Usually they get your door that quick because they don't want you sleeping. I'm going to start making videos. You seem to be down to earth. I think I have watched a few of your videos. All right, well, cool. Make them. Ain't nothing but a thing. Just be honest with people and don't try to be an actor. I have got so many people that tell me about some of their favorite trucker YouTubers are changing their personality and stuff. They're starting to pretend to be an actor. I have no desire to be an actor. I'm just on here to shoot the bull. And look how many people I can talk to at one time. At least 3. Well, you'll find out, Short Hop, if you go doing videos. Right here is what they're really about. They want a real person. They don't want an actor. They don't want somebody that's full of themselves. The old boy I was doing a radio talk show with, he sent me a video today of some guy, a truck driver, and the old boy parked beside him, had a baggie in his window, and the guy claimed that it was poop in it. I don't know, didn't care. But his old video was going on about reading the name of the company on the door, and this guy was driver of the year, and he kept going back to that bag and talking about how disgusting the guy was and just trashing the old boy. Like I said, I don't know what was in it. I think it would be foolish for somebody to poop in a Ziploc baggie and hang it in their window. I don't think that's what it was myself. But that's what the whole video was about. And it was plumb stupid to me. I didn't even watch all of it. I watched 2 or 3, 4 minutes of it. That's all he kept ranting on, and I exited out. I've had several of my subscribers send me different people's videos. There's only a couple of them that I bothered to watch any of their videos. Trucker Jim was one of them. His videos are okay. The ones I've seen, they're not overly educational, but he ain't on here to be educational. He's on here to be entertaining. And he's doing okay. The other one, he was on to be educational. I think that was Smart Trucking or something. And I watched a couple of his, and he was down to earth and telling you the truth. Well, that seems to be what people want, is a real person, and just be honest. Don't try to be a Billy Badass and give everything a Viking fist and all this other nonsense. Just be you. And either people take to you or they don't. You ain't gonna get me started, Michael. No sugar added is what we call it, trash holler. We don't call it bull hockey. No sugar added. But thank you for the compliment. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Grandma done went to bed. Got her a nap in today and then already went to bed. Called her and talked to her before I came on. Her and that ferocious killer dog. Blew the brother-in-law's mind. When I'm home, that little dog, he's right here on my side in my recliner with me. 99% of the time, that's where he's at. But let Grandma say she's going to bed, boy, that head pops up, he's out of that chair and head to the bedroom. I'm like, damn. Abandoned me and gonna sleep with my wife. I think I need to make fur slippers out of that little part. Hell, if it is, he ain't big enough to make any fit me. That's a good thing, Short Hop. When you get it going, let me know. I'll come check out a couple. But don't ask me what I think of your videos unless you want the truth. And I won't sugarcoat it and lie to you about it. Well, what options do you have, Bye? Have you been talking to people and doing your homework? What options have you got on where to go? All right, Short Hop. Have a good evening, man. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Prime November 10th and Swift November 3rd. What, you gonna talk to them? Well, ain't no need in killing nobody for driving a W9, but they're a damn good truck. What kind of experience you got under your belt? One-year OTR, huh? Well, what you need to do is start watching for companies that's got W9s out there and write down the company name and then look them up online, see if they're in your neck of the woods, what kind of experience they need, what kind of hauling they do. I like my old W9s now. Of course, the ones I drove would get on down the road. I don't know if I'd like one so much at 65 mile an hour. But 85, buddy boy, they'll rip and ride good. Flatbed, I hope you're going to turn that off after a minute. Cigarette's about gone anyway. You actually should have let that idle a couple minutes. Boys and girls, after you've been running your truck for hours and you stop, you really don't need to just turn it off. You need to let it sit there run for at least a couple minutes, and preferably 5 or 10. Let it sit there in that fan, cool it off. Get some air through that radiator and cool it off a little bit before you shut it down. That's just how I do it. I have no mechanical experience or anything to tell you about it other than I was always taught when you first start one up, you don't just start it and take off. When you've ended for the day, you stop and you let it idle a few minutes before you turn it off. That's just how I was taught. And with that, my good people, my cigarette is done. Yep, that's a fat cutter. Alright, bye. Keep us posted. Yep. Alright, everybody. Y'all tell me good night. I'm going to tell y'all good night. And you know what? Good Lord loves you. So do I. Carlos, put a thing in the description here for the t-shirts, please. And y'all go buy yourself one of my t-shirts for Christmas. It'll make you feel good for helping me and my channel out. And it'll make me feel good. I can help little Joe out. Y'all have a blessed evening now. God loves you. Good night. Yep, even in the airplanes.